Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chef from guruscooking.in with Moong Dal Khichdi, India's favorite staple food and delicacy, served with a little pickle and curd as the side dish. Come, let's make a note of the ingredients. Grab 1 cup of small grain rice. Refrain yourself from using basmati rice for preparing khichdi. Now this is the size of the cup that I'm using, and in the other cup we have Moong Dal Dhuli. We will now add them to a bowl and wash them and rinse them at least 2 to 3 times with water in order to get rid of the dirt content and the starch. In this video, to save time, I'm showing you that I'm washing it only once, but actually in fact, behind the scenes, I have washed it thrice. So you also please make sure that you wash this at least 3 times. And once you have done that, discard the water, and this is what you're left with. To this we will be adding 5 cups of clean drinking water, or which is equivalent to 300 milliliters of water. And if I show this to you from a different angle, this is how it looks. Now grab a small size pressure cooker to which you will add the mixture that we just created. Now put on the flame for this pressure cooker, and while the flame is on high, we will add a few condiments, starting and beginning with 2 teaspoons of salt, followed by a quarter or 1/6 teaspoon of turmeric powder, or turmeric powder is also called haldi. Cover this with the lid and wait for 3 whistles. Once you receive 3 whistles, wait for another 5 minutes and then take off the lid, and you'll receive something which is as beautiful as this. Now grab a pan to which you will be adding the khichdi that you just pressure cooked. Once you add the khichdi to the pan, our job here is to now make sure that it becomes a little viscous and not so thick. So we will now put on the flame to low and simmer it at a very low temperature, and while we are cooking it, we make sure that we will be pouring in 2 cups of water. So gently pour in 2 cups of water little by little, and as you do that, make sure you still stir your ladle through your way and make sure this khichdi becomes a little more viscous than it is right now. So it should not be too thick. Khichdi never tastes good if it is thick. So make sure you receive and avail the consistency that I'm going to show you now. Remember, we are cooking at a very low flame right now. So keep pouring in water gently, little by little, while you stir your ladle through your way to achieve a consistency which is of this kind. So while this cooks at a very low flame on one part of the stove, on the other stove we will prepare our tempering process, for which we need the following ingredients. Let's take a note of those. 5 black peppercorns, 5 cloves, 1 black cardamom, 1-inch cinnamon stick, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, 3 red chillies whole, pinch of asafoetida or hing, and ginger. I won't be consuming this is too much ginger, but a little bit of this. So now grab a very small pan to which you add 2 tablespoons of ghee, Ghee is also called clarified butter. Make sure you are cooking at a very low flame, and once it melts, you pour in the spices and the condiments that we just discussed. Starting with 1 inch of cinnamon stick, 1 black cardamom, 5 black peppercorns, 5 cloves, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, a pinch of asafoetida or hing, grate in ginger, but not the whole ginger that I showed you. Just 1 teaspoon of ginger is enough that you grate. This will offer some amazing aroma. Make sure you're cooking at a very low flame. That's very important. Otherwise you'll burn your spices, and that is too bad. Don't do that. Finally, you put off the flame. Now once you put off the flame, now you add 3 whole red chillies. See, because I'm cooking at a very low flame, nothing has gone very dark. It is all still very bright and beautiful. Before adding the red chilies, they are too sensitive. Make sure you put off the flame just like I did. And our tempering process for the khichdi is now ready. Come, let's take all the tempering process and pour it into the khichdi that was boiling in the meanwhile on another pan, on another stove. So add your tempering process or your tadka here to this, mix it well, and that is all you need to prepare some amazing, delicious, aromatic khichdi. Khichdi is one of the staple foods that is served to people when they are sick because it is the most healthiest and the most digestible food ever. In the northern part of India, this is usually prepared. In the southern part of India as well, but in South India they usually serve idli to the people who are sick. And don't go by the fact that people serve it to the sick. If you are healthy also, this is a very beautiful, amazing delicacy to have. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Moong Dal Khichdi. Sprinkle a little black pepper at the top and few coriander leaves for an amazing aroma, and that will give you even more delicacy when serving it. Take care, have a nice time. Do try Bhatura and Chana Masala.